Hello everyone, it's me Audrey and welcome to my channel. For this video, we are going to talk about three different Republic Acts, starting with the Republic Act number 9710, also known as the Magna Carta for Women. Second is the Republic Act number 9262, commonly known as the Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act of 2004. And lastly, the Republic Act number 10533 or the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013. So, without further ado, let's get started. Republic Act number 9710, also known as the Magna Carta for Women, is a landmark piece of legislation in the Philippines that aims to eliminate discrimination against women by recognizing, protecting, fulfilling, and promoting their rights. Enacted on August 14, 2009, this law is comprehensive and covers a wide range of issues related to gender equality and women's empowerment. The law defines various terms related to women's rights and gender equality to provide a clear understanding of its provisions. RA 9710 promotes the principle of equality between men and women in all areas of life, including political, economic, cultural, and social spheres. It also prohibits discrimination on the basis of sex, gender, age, marital status, religious or political beliefs, and other factors. The Magna Carta affirms the basic human rights of women and recognizes their role in nation building. It also underscores the need to eliminate violence against women and protects them from all forms of abuse. The law also recognizes the significant contributions of women in the development of the country. It encourages the integration of gender perspectives in policies and programs, ensuring that women have equal opportunities when it comes to education, employment, and leadership roles. RA 9710 also seeks to enhance the economic status of women by promoting equal opportunities when it comes to employment, entrepreneurship, and participation in economic activities. It addresses issues such as occupational segregation, wage discrimination, and unfair labor practices. When it comes to health and reproductive rights, this law emphasizes the importance of women's health, including their reproductive health. It advocates for accessible and affordable health services, maternal care, and family planning. It also recognizes women's right to information and education on reproductive health. In political participation, RA 9710 supports women's active participation in political processes. It promotes equal opportunities for women in all levels of decision-making, including government positions and elective offices. When it comes to education and training, the Magna Carta ensures that women have equal access to education and training. It prohibits discrimination in educational institutions and promotes gender-responsive curricula. Moreover, one of the significant aspects of the law is its emphasis on eliminating violence against women. It provides for legal remedies and support services for victims of abuse, harassment, and discrimination. The Magna Carta for Women is a comprehensive legal framework that reflects the Philippines' commitment to promoting gender equality and empowering women. Its implementation involves collaboration among government agencies, civil society organizations, and the private sector to create a society where women can fully realize their potential and contribute to the nation's development. Now we have Republic Act 9262, commonly known as the Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act of 2004. It is a Philippine law enacted on March 8, 2004. This law addresses the issue of violence against women and their children, providing legal measures for the protection and support of victims. The primary objective of RA 9262 is to prevent and penalize acts of violence committed against women and their children within the family or intimate relationships. RA 9262 defines various terms related to violence against women and their children, ensuring clarity and consistency in its application. It also specifies the relationships covered by the law, including spouses, former spouses, dating partners, and children. So, this law recognizes various forms of violence, including physical, sexual, psychological, and economic abuse. It covers acts that result in or are likely to result in physical, sexual, or psychological harm or suffering to women and their children. RA 9262 provides for protection orders such as Barangay Protection Orders or the BPO, Temporary Protection Orders or the TPO, and Permanent Protection Orders or the PPO. These orders are issued to prevent further acts of violence, harassment, or intimidation and may include provisions for custody, support, and visitation of children. The law imposes penalties for various offenses, ranging from physical injuries to sexual abuse and economic abuse. Perpetrators may face imprisonment and fines depending on the severity of the offense. RA 9262 mandates law enforcement agencies and barangay officials to handle cases of violence against women and their children with urgency and sensitivity. It requires the establishment of desks or units to handle such cases, ensuring that the victims receive immediate assistance. This law also emphasizes the need to protect the confidentiality and privacy of victims. Proceedings related to cases of violence against women and their children are conducted with the utmost regard for the safety and well-being of the victims. RA 9262 recognizes also the need for support services for victims, including counseling, legal assistance, and medical services. It encourages collaboration among government agencies, non-governmental organizations, and other stakeholders to provide comprehensive support. Republic Act number 9262 is a crucial legal tool here in our country, Philippines, to address and combat violence against women and their children by providing protective measures, legal remedies, and penalties for offenders. The law aims to create a safer environment for victims and prevent the perpetration of violence within the family and intimate relationships. So lastly, we have the Republic Act number 10533, also known as the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013. It is a Philippine law that reformed the country's education system. It was signed into law on May 15, 2013 by then President Benigno S. Aquino III. RA 10533 is a significant piece of legislation that introduced changes to the structure and content of the Philippine educational system, with the goal of providing a more holistic and globally competitive education. One of the most prominent features of RA 10533 is the implementation of the K-12 program, which adds 2 years to the basic education cycle. Before the law's enactment, the Philippines had a 10-year basic education program. 10-year is 6 years of elementary and 4 years of high school. The K-12 program extends this to 12 years, meaning it is now 6 years of elementary, 4 years of junior high school, and the 2 added years, which is the 2 years of senior high school. RA 10533 also makes kindergarten mandatory for all 5-year-old children, providing an additional year of preparatory education to better equip students for formal schooling. The law emphasizes the use of the mother tongue as the medium of instruction in the early years of elementary education. The aim of this is to facilitate better understanding and learning among students. The two-year added senior high school program provides students with the option to choose specific track based on their interest and career goals. The tracks include academic, technical, vocational livelihood, sports, and arts and design. The law also recognizes the need for an inclusive education system and mandates the establishment of programs and services for students with special needs. To enhance the skills and competencies of the educators, this law supports teacher training and professional development programs. Moreover, RA 10533 promotes a more flexible and holistic assessment of student performance, moving away from a strict reliance on examinations. It encourages the use of various assessment methods to gauge students' understanding and development. So, RA 10533, or the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013, represents a comprehensive effort to improve the quality of education in the Philippines by aligning the curriculum with global standards, providing additional years of education, and addressing the evolving needs of education in the 21st century. The K-12 program aims to produce graduates who are better equipped for higher education, the workforce, or entrepreneurship, contributing to the overall development of the country or of our country, Philippines. So that's all for this video. I hope you learned something and see you on my next one. Bye-bye!